welcome back to my channel, Belicious Budgeting. My name is Anna. I am very excited about today's video. I was tagged by Juicy Jess to participate in the all about my eyeshadow palettes questions, and I tag all of you out there to participate as well. The original creator of this tag was Samantha March, so I'll have her video linked down below if you want to check that out, as well as the questions if you want to participate. So I'm really excited. The majority of the things I have in my makeup collection are eyeshadow palettes, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and just go ahead and dive right into it. So the first question is, what's your all-time favorite palette? So I was watching other people's videos, and some people did choose two, so that's what I'm gonna do as well. It is so hard to narrow it down, but if I absolutely had to, I absolutely love my Cherry Coke eyeshadow palette. This is like literally me in a palette. I love like all the burgundy and plum colors. It's very versatile too because it has a lot of matte and shimmers, and I really like how like this side you can use like your neutrals, your everyday basics, and this side is like very colorful, fun, and dramatic. So definitely a lot of eye looks that you can create with this. So this is why I love it, and I just absolutely love the tones in it. If you've been on my channel for a little bit, the next palette shouldn't come as a shock to you all. So it's the Morphe 35C Everyday Shake palette. I absolutely love this palette. I feel like you can create so many amazing looks with this. So you have some good like matte shimmers and also like a good variety. So here I love to use these shades to like build up the crease for your transition shade, also like for your brow bone. And then here's like you have your pop of color, like your lid color, like all these rows here. And then here is like for the outer corner, I would say, or like your lower lash line. So definitely a lot of like different looks you can create, and I just absolutely love the versatility of this palette. The next question is, what's your new favorite eyeshadow palette? So I know I just talked about this, but I've really been loving the Cherry Coke palette. I almost want to buy like another one just as a backup. It's on clearance right now through Morph's website, but I just really love like all the looks you can create with it. And like I said, it's just me in the palette. These are like my colors. Third question is, what is an eyeshadow palette that you keep for memories? Not only do I keep it, but I definitely still use it. So I have to say the Colourpop You Had Me at Hello palette. I absolutely love this one. If they like dropped it again, I would definitely buy a new one. One thing about me, if you're newer here, I hate to like throw away or waste products, so I will use them until they are done, just so I know I got my money's worth and I feel like I'm not like wasting product. Unless I just like absolutely hate it or have like an allergic reaction, then of course I'll like throw it away or see if like someone wants it. I absolutely love this palette for creating like neutral eye looks. As you can tell, like I use a lot of those colors here. I just think they're like the perfect shades and they blend so beautifully together. And I love how I have like some shimmers in there as well. As you can tell, I definitely use those. And it also has like a pop of this like purpley pink too that I like to do. Sometimes I like doing this all over the lid and like this in the crease and then like this in the outer corner. Next question is, what is an underrated eyeshadow palette? I'm definitely gonna butcher the name, so my bad. It is the Aromas Yucambe palette. So this is a really good dupe for the Huda Beauty palette because I really want that eyeshadow palette, but I just couldn't rationalize paying $60 or $70. Did some research, found this was a good dupe. It looks pretty darn exact to the Huda Beauty palette, and the pigment on this is so intense. Like even if I go with the light hand, like the pigment is there for only like $9 or $10. I highly recommend it, and the shimmers on these are just absolutely amazing. The next question, which palette is not a favorite but one that you can't get rid of? Hands down, I would say the Melange Rosy Revenge palette. So when I was looking for that like pinky, like burgundy palette, saw this at Target for 10 bucks. I was like, why not? It's not that like I hate it, I just don't gravitate towards it that much because like this little shimmer shade kind of comes across as orangey, and then this shade is like literally like blends into my skin tone. This is actually a pretty nice shade. As you can tell, I definitely use that one. This one just like kind of makes my eyes look red, and then these are just like very patchy, so that's why I don't gravitate towards it that much. But like I mentioned before, I don't like being wasteful. Even though it was like $10, I just still want to like use it and not just like toss it. So I'll use it here and there, but yeah, it's definitely not one of my favorites. The next question is, what is your favorite collaboration? So sorry to sound like a broken record, but Cherry Coke Morphe palette, you already know my thoughts on it. And the next collaboration would have to be the Sour Patch Kids by Morphe. I thought this was just such a fun collection. It was very nostalgic. The packaging was on point. When it arrived, it just looked like a huge candy box that arrived, and I was looking for like a colorful palette at that time. I'm actually wearing it on my eyes today, so I really do love it. And you can actually like create some like non-colorful looks too. I do like how they added like the black. This is like the most blackest eyeshadow I have tried. And then I like this for like building up my crease or just like the brow bone. So you can create some like really fun looks with it. Even though it does look pretty intimidating at first, it does blend out very nicely. So yeah, I just absolutely love this one. The next question is, what was your favorite palette of 2021? So I was unable to talk about this palette on my channel because it's very limited edition. I didn't want to talk about something that people couldn't get their hands on. So I was very excited when they released it for like a longer period of time last year. So like the people who weren't able to get it the first time were able to now if they wanted to. So it's the Hocus Pocus Colourpop collection. I love this eyeshadow palette. I remember waiting in line at Ulta like an hour early. We were first in line and it was just like crazy. But I love this so much because you can create so many beautiful looks with it. Like I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on it because I use this like pretty often. I think this is beautiful for the brow bone, the inner corner. I love building my crease with this. Like this row right here, you can create like an everyday natural eye look, or you can add like a little pop of shimmer. And then here you just have like some shimmer shades and play with color a little bit more. Then the bottom you have some like mattes and shimmers. A lot of times I'll just like use this row, I'll use this shade for the lid and then go out with like this olive green color in the outer corner. And then I'll like use like these two. So I just really like that as well. Like these kind of go together. You have like the lid shade and the outer corner. There's just like so many great looks I can create with this palette. I absolutely love it. The next question is, what's an eyeshadow palette that you didn't expect to love? So when I got my Ipsy subscription and I opened this, I'm like, no, this is not my vibe. It's the in the palm of your hand. So it was like more of like the natural shades. So I like more like of a colorful look or just having some more versatility. But I actually pack this like when we go on vacations because I just started like mixing these as like eyeshadows as well. And I really do like the blushes and bronzers in here. They're so pretty. So what I'll do is like this shade's like really nice for like your brow bone, your inner corner, like a lid shade, a highlighter. So I just started like using it like for different things. Like I don't have to use this for an eyeshadow, I don't have to use this for a blush or bronzer. Sometimes I'll build my crease with this bronzer, or if I want like a pink look, I'll just use like the blushes and then like this purpley color in the outer corner. So this one's actually like really pretty and really convenient for traveling. Next question is, share a palette that sparks joy. Definitely hands down the Sour Patch Kids by More because it's just like very fun, colorful, playful, and it just reminds me of being a kid again. The 10th question is, what is the newest palette to your collection? So I actually won this in the giveaway, so that was very exciting. I'm definitely gonna say the name wrong, but I'm gonna try my best. It's the Zoeva Caramel Melange. So it's actually a really pretty palette. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. It's looking a little different on camera right now. Like in person, this is like such a pretty like mauve shade. This is like a really nice like rosy shade. I love this like deep plum color here. And then we kind of have like a little bit of like an orangey pink there. And it's some like really nice shimmers. So I'm really excited to play with this a little bit more. And the last question is, what was the first eyeshadow palette used in 2022? So it's actually this LA Colors Quad Shadow palette. I got it from Dollar Tree in the shade Bear. This is so pretty. Like I love this one when I want like a dramatic, glamorous, like neutral look. So don't sleep on Dollar Tree. I got it when it was $1, now it's like $1.25. Even then, I think it's definitely worth the price. These shimmers are intense. I just absolutely love it. It's so pretty, especially like when you wet your brush. It's so beautiful. And then I just love, you can use this like for your brow bone, build up the crease, and then I'll use this for the crease and this for all over the lid. And then like I'll mix these two for the outer corner. So I just love how like glamorous and intense that it looks. Those are the questions for today's video. I really had a blast doing this. Again, I tag all of you to do the same. Let me know in the comment box down below if you plan to create a video. I would love to check it out. Let me know what your favorite eyeshadow palette was I shared in today's video. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye everyone.